Hello everyone, this is Ange. Welcome to another episode of the Visual Novel Monthly Recap. This is a video series where I highlight news related to major visual novel releases and the community for each month. In this video, I'll highlight anything that happened in March of 2020. Let's get started. This was actually a release at the very end of February that I missed. Shira Vienne released a visual novel developed by Tokyo Tune called Marco and the Galaxy Dragon in Japanese, English, and Chinese on Steam. It looks to be a shorter, comedy-focused visual novel with a lot of detailed backgrounds, art, and fully animated cutscenes. On Steam, it has over 1,000 overwhelmingly positive reviews, so if you're looking for something short and funny, be sure to check this one out. For the Higurashi fans out there is a fan translation completed of the Miyotsukushi Omote arc. It's an alternate ending to the series and is recommended after reading Chapter 8 of the main series. This fan translation just needs a copy of the Steam, GOG, or Manga Game release of Episode 4 Himatsubushi. If you're excited for more Higurashi, be sure to check this out. Radalaika Games announced that they are porting a bunch of previously PC-only visual novels to several consoles. For example, Syrup and the Ultimate Sweep is available right away on PS4, Vita, and Xbox One. Other visual novels will come on various consoles later on in 2020, such as Long Live the Queen, Angels with Scaly Wings, Blind Men, Jisei the First Case HD, A Summer with the Shiba Inu, and Tales of Aravorn, Seasons of the Wolf. If you own muv-luv Alternative on Steam, there's a digital PDF guidebook DLC called Codex you can buy. It has over 400 pages of content related to the beta, mechs, and information related to the world of Alternative. So if you're a fan of guidebooks like that, consider buying it. Love Lab, one of the newer visual novel localizers, announced their second visual novel, The Humbling of a Holy Maiden. It's a newer, shorter visual novel developed by Yoru no Hitsuji. Patreon has recently had some controversy related to patrons having Japanese-style art. Recently, a user reported to having Patreon content removed due to having Japanese-style art that makes a character look underage. Patreon made a statement along the lines that having a design with a short height, big head, big eyes, and big breasts are not helpful since a lot of girls with that art tend to be under 18 with those features. So if you're looking to use Patreon as a way to make visual novels with Japanese-style art, you might want to reconsider if your character looks young enough. Due to COVID-19, aka the coronavirus, Manga Gamer has canceled their appearance at Anime Boston and SakuraCon. Thankfully, they have something to reveal on their social media on the weekend those cons would have been happening. So be sure to look up Manga Gamer news that weekend of April 10th to 12th. Fruit Bat Factory has released a digital Switch port of the Girls Love visual novel Seabed. In addition, they have opened pre-orders for a physical version through PlayAsia that'll have both English and Japanese text options. Nekonyan had a few important announcements related to their visual novel projects. Firstly, one of their newer SME titles, Making Lovers, is going to be released in English on April 3rd, so it may even be available when you're viewing this video. Secondly, they got the approval from Akatsuki Works and Hikari Field to release the complete version of Hello Lady Superior Intellectia. This will include at least 5 brand new H-scenes in addition to all of Hello Lady's Fandis content, so expect a bit longer for this now full-brimmed release. If you're a fan of the video game Space Lords, Deadly Weiss was given permission by the developers to release an unofficial visual novel of the series. This visual novel was designed to be readable without any prior knowledge of the canon, so feel free to check it out whether you play the game or not. For those who use VNDB, there's a new image flagging feature where users can help contribute if certain pictures on VNDB have sexual or violent 18+ content. There's a page where you're given random pictures and you can vote how sexual or violent a picture is. Salthouse Kara or Karako has been fully dissolved and their IP is now owned by DMM. This company has made many visual novel series, but in the West was mostly known for their fan translations of Bunny Black 1 and 2. This dissolvement likely means all their visual novels will be available for purchase on DMM's website, but no new visual novels will be made. An unnamed eroge company was noted to have closed down due to a game being pirated over 100 times more than its sold copies. However, this led to a comment by Dodler, a hacker for many visual novel localization companies, but mostly Manga Gamer, that made a statement about how 88% of readers of Manga Gamer licensed visual novels tend to be pirators. Previous statements, like Zeviex from Soul Press stating that visual novel publishers often release at a loss due to piracy, show that this ratio seems to be similar in other localization industries. I'm not in a position to force people to buy or pirate anything, but just keep in mind that constant piracy could potentially be a factor in your favorite company not making or licensing visual novels anymore. And even more visual novel related closures, Magus got bought out by mobile company Kolopol. Magus was the company in charge of science adventure series releases like Steins Gate and Chaos Child. So unfortunately, fans of any of those series will likely not have any actual visual novel related releases anymore. Alka Translations ended the month with their status report to eliminate April Fool's shenanigans. In a nutshell, they've been working hard on Angel Beats' translation and are hoping to have their translation ready late April or early May. They also now have 2 side projects, Summer Pocket Side Stories and a secret non-key visual novel that aren't a priority, so they may be translated a little on the slower side compared to Angel Beats. And that is it for March of 2020. As always, if you have any feedback, positive or negative, feel free to leave a comment below in this video or one of my social medias. I started a Ko-fi, as you can see in the link below, and if you donate to it, I will shout out your name at the end of my next video. See you all next month.